Hi friends, Ashton here, your home loan girl. Buying a home is exciting, but those closing costs can feel like a surprise expense if you're not prepared. Today, I'm sharing my best tips for saving money on closing costs so you can keep more money in your pocket when buying your house. Let's get started. First, let's talk about what closing costs actually are. What do closing costs cover? They cover loan origination fees, appraisal and home inspection fees. They cover your closing attorney and title insurance. They cover prepaid items like your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance, and sometimes even HOA fees. Typical costs. Typical closing costs are usually anywhere in the ballpark from 2 to 5% of the home's purchase price. Pro tip, on a $300,000 home, that's about $6,000 to $15,000, so planning ahead is key. Excited to learn how to save on closing costs? Hit that subscribe button for more money-saving tips on home buying advice. One of the most effective ways to save on closing costs is by negotiating seller concessions. What is this? A seller concession is when the seller agrees to cover part or all of your closing costs, including your realtor's commission. How do you ask for seller concessions? Well, in a buyer's market, sellers are often more willing to offer concessions to close the deal. You're going to work closely with your real estate agent to include this in your offer, and make sure your real estate agent is excellent at negotiation. Pro tip. While this may mean offering close to the seller's asking price, or in some cases even over asking price, it can save you a significant amount of cash upfront. Did you know that you can shop around for some closing cost services? It's true. What you want to compare when you're shopping closing costs? You want to compare the title insurance and the settlement services. You want to compare home inspections and appraisals when applicable, and how it saves you money. Different providers charge different rates, and even a small difference can really add up. Normally, your realtor is going to offer you a suggestion of who to use for inspectors and closing attorneys. I would highly suggest taking their advice, but definitely ask for their fee sheet up front. Pro tip, ask your lender also for a list of preferred vendors, but don't be afraid to compare prices on your own. Another option is to ask your lender about lender credits. What are lender credits? Lender credits can reduce your upfront closing cost in exchange for a slightly higher interest rate. Why does this work? It works if you're tight on cash. This can help you close the deal while spreading the cost out over time. Pro tip, I will always run the numbers to ensure this option makes financial sense for you based on how long you plan to live in the home. Save this video so you can revisit tips like these as you prepare for your closing. It's a great resource to keep handy. Many buyers don't realize that some down payment assistance or DPA programs can also be used to cover closing costs. Here's what you want to look for. In South Carolina, programs like SC Housing offer grants or forgivable loans that can be applied to both your down payment and closing costs. Another pro tip, I can help you explore programs you may qualify for to maximize your savings through assistance, grants, and other options available to home buyers. Timing your closing date can also help you save money. Why this helps? Prepaid interest is part of your closing costs, covering the interest from your closing date to the end of the month. Closing near the end of the month reduces the number of days charged for that interest, which overall lowers your cash to close. Pro tip, while it's not always possible, scheduling your closing strategically can save you hundreds of dollars. As your lender, my goal is to help you save money wherever possible. I'll work with you and your real estate agent to negotiate seller concessions. I'll guide you through shopping for different services to get the best rates. I'll help you explore down payment assistance programs, lender credits, and other options to reduce your upfront costs as much as possible. If you have questions about saving money on closing costs, or if you're ready to get started, reach out to me directly and I would love to help make your home buying experience as affordable as possible. Closing costs do not have to break the bank. When you have the right strategies in place and with a little preparation and experts around you, you can save thousands and start your homeownership journey on the right foot. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone else who's on the path to preparing to buy a home. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.